Hi, my name is Dan Evans. I am an educational aide in a cross-categorical classroom, moderate to severe students. Um, what I would like for you as the parents to know is how we incorporate early language development in a classroom like this. Okay, I would like to think as our classroom as a learning center in general, but obviously we have it set up to where we have a number of different sub-learning centers, and that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about today. The first thing I'd like to talk to you about is our story time and our story center. Over here we have it set up to where 3 or 4 students can come and have books read to them, and also choose a number of different books on their own if they would like, depending on their reading level. And we have that set up here with reading level 3, reading level 4, and reading level 5, and the number of teachers' books that we can also read to them. Something we do in this center here also is allow for feedback after we read to them, and peer-to-peer conversation. They're allowed to talk about the different books that were read to them, different books that they have read. Moving on, I would like to show you really a small technology center. It's just a couple of computers. We have 7 kids in this classroom. At no point are all 7 in the classroom at the same time, so at most we have 3 students, 4 students in here at the same time, as they're integrated into the gen ed classrooms as well. But these are pretty much set up with a number of different reading games. It's also a reward center. When they show desired behavior, kids love to come back, put on the headset so that they don't disturb the rest of the kids in the class, and play their games and whatnot. Moving on, this is our kitchen. One thing unique to this classroom is we have a full kitchen. We have a refrigerator, sink, oven, microwave, etc., and completely stocked with all the necessary things it takes to, bake a meal or whatnot. Every Wednesday we do, basically we play restaurant, and a designated kid each week, along with the help of myself and the other teacher in the classroom, create a meal for the rest of the class. This allows for conversation between the students who are going to be eating and the student who's teaching, and the student who's cooking, and the students they're serving. The table is set up here to allow for, we have 2 students in this class who are in wheelchairs, so the table is set up for them to be allowed to serve as well by coming in here, and they're still able to serve the rest of the students and whatnot. Moving on, we have our activities / games cabinet. Every game in here is pretty much dealing with phonics, writing, and language development all together. I brought out a couple of games that we use. This is our flip books. These work with blends and diagraphs. They can pick out some ones that they like. Also, we can designate a couple for them. For example, this is the SM sound, smack. They can blend the sound with everything that is given in this book here. Moving on, we have one of my favorite games. It's the one set rhyme blending tiles. We give a student a beginning sound. Okay, for example, this is the ch sound. We put it on a mat here. It's a dry erase mat. We give them the ch sound, and then they get a pick from 3 endings. Okay, 3 endings. If one of them fits, they put it on here, and then they have the opportunity to write it. So those are some of the activities, and we integrate those into our lesson plans on a daily basis. Some of our higher level learners get moved on up to some phonics for reading books. We have 2 levels, a second level and a first level. The first level deals with just new words, spelling, and practice activities. Once they've gone through this, there's 25 lessons in here. They move on to the level 2, which is not only new words, but it's review from phonics reading level 1. These are done on a weekly basis. We go through a level a week, or a lesson a week if we can. If not, we slow it down, whatever meets their needs. Moving on, over here is one of my favorite things. It's the literacy bags. It is games that all deal with literacy. These games are games that they get to come over and pick during study centers, during free time, and they're designed so that peers can work with each other. The kids really love that. For example, this is Go Fish using vowel diagraphs. So again, it's an opportunity for students to work with each other. Okay. Lastly, the last thing I want to talk about is the fact that this room is set up for conversation. Both the intervention specialist and myself, we truly believe in active listening, active viewing using the smartboard, creating personal narratives and listening to personal narratives, continuously asking questions, and really letting the children thrive in this classroom using their voice. Thank you very much.